Hello, Leo. I'm Maria DeSimone, and this is your 2016 Special Year Ahead Forecast brought to you by InsightfulAstrology.com. Leo, 2016 will bring plenty of happenings around money and love for you. So let's get started. I have to tell you that Mars, the planet of energy and action, will be retrograde for a little bit of 2016, and this will affect you in your romantic life and your home and family life. Between April 17th and until May 27th, Mars will backtrack through your fifth house, and this could affect you sexually. You may have to address some, I don't know, maybe your libido disappears, or maybe there's some kind of frustration for you with your partner, or maybe you're just not getting any. It could be a bit of a dry spell. Fortunately, it doesn't last too long. And if you have any children, this could also be a time where you have to kind of work through some issue with one of them. After May 27th and until June 29th, Mars retrogrades through your fourth house of home and family. So if there is a situation with with any child, you can see that it kind of bleeds into the rest of this retrograde phase because your home and family life is affected. You have to kind of restore something domestically during this time, and that will require your attention. So make sure you have your roots firmly planted, and if they're not, this is a time to figure out a new strategy to help you get where you want to be, domestically speaking. Now, money-wise, you're in an enviable position, really and truly, because Jupiter, the planet of expansion and abundance, is in your second house of earned income as 2016 begins. Jupiter actually went into this part of your chart in August of 2015, and Jupiter remains here until September 9th of 2016. So you are making great financial strides during this time period, and your earning power is off the charts. But what I really love about Jupiter in the second house for you is that your self-confidence in developing your talents and abilities and monetizing them is also off the charts, so use it well. Two dates to really look forward to financially are March 16th and again June 26th, when Jupiter aligns perfectly to Pluto, now in your work sector. You should see plenty of money from a work assignment, freelance job, or other project around those time periods. Finances might need a little, attention, recalibrating during eclipse time, because the eclipses, for the most part, are falling across your second and eighth house. And they are tense, these particular eclipses that are falling in your second and eighth house. So dates to watch for: September 1st, March 8th, September 16th. All of these times are eclipses that cross your financial axis. And again, since they're tense, you may have some bills, some shuffling around to do financially. But remember, you're in such a great position with Jupiter there to help you for most of the year that you will be making the money and you'll be able to deal with it. In other news, communication-wise, Jupiter enters your third house of communication after September 9th and remains there for most of 2017. And a lunar eclipse falls in your third house on March 23rd. That's a very supportive eclipse. So there's culmination to a communications-related matter. You might be ready to, release a big writing project or sign a major contract, or you might hear especially fulfilling news about one of your siblings. Now, karmically, let's go back to love, because Saturn will be in your fifth house all year long, and Saturn in the fifth house says, hey, you have to define what you really want in love. You have to really put some structure and boundaries around love, and you have to stop being so afraid to love if you happen to fall in that category. There could be some restrictions in your love life with Saturn in the fifth house, and not necessarily because there is no love for you, but because you're getting more serious about love, and there could be circumstances that you and a lover have to overcome, whether it's geographic circumstances, whether it's child care issues for one of you, grown-up stuff. But overall, love is really significant and karmic for you, meaning, when I say karmic, I mean there could be a very significant love relationship for you this year, someone that you're meant to learn major lessons with. Those lessons might have everything to do with overcoming your sexual insecurities or intimate insecurities. And pay attention to June 17th and September 10th when Saturn squares off to Neptune, now in your 8th house of intimacy, because everything you thought you knew about intimacy might just kind of disappear, and you'll really be challenged to look at your love life in a different way. And by the way, financially speaking, those days you want to avoid gambles and risky ventures at all costs. Okay, so Leo, as you can see, 2016 is mainly about money and love for you. There's ups and downs and a bit of a roller coaster ride as far as your love life goes. But financially speaking, I really think you are going to have a glorious edge. So please use it well.